Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Okay, yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Rolle AU, aka Roll Go, aka the Secret Goat.
And over here you got Retos World, you know what I'm saying? Let that nigga Abe do some stuff, you know, he's about to be talking about, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
We're gonna be going over a team update today, and we're also gonna be going into zones, part of the Halo Talking Tips series. First video, if you didn't watch it, aggro, check it on the channel. Beans is we're in the party chat with our other teammate Beans for Sway. You're gonna be hearing him in the background once he gets back, doing his own thing. But let's go on to it. So like for team update, unfortunately our other teammate I Am Versatile that we've been teaming since last year, just been grinding it out through all the bullshit, the canceling of AGL9 and Halo 3 event with Gandhi and all that. Yeah. And he just can't go right now just for work circumstances, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. So we're currently looking for one new player, and hopefully we can just practice this whole month of the end of May and the whole month of June until leading up to Chattanooga.
RTX. Chattanooga and RTX.
Yeah, go to Chattanooga and RTX back to back. Hopefully try to go big in both of those. The plan is still the same, even though one of our brothers is not with us. It's all right. We just gotta move on.
We gotta move on, man.
Is that the only thing? Oh yeah, sorry for not posting a couple of videos in the past few days. Just been busy and trying to figure shit out, but hopefully we come with more video content, just documenting once again our journey to the Chattanooga and RTX event. But let's get this zone stuff working. Start this up. We're gonna be using Onyx as a map to talk about zones.
I dropped my control.
So for zones, I don't know. Other people might be calling it different things, but that's what we call it. Our team, like in the setup, the different positions in the setup, and I will look for the map. I'll wait for the map to start up first.
Infinity
All right,
Slayer.
remember to subscribe, like our videos, comment, hit us up with feedback. We're willing to listen and just reply as well. See what you guys think.
And check out every Monday. We'll be making new updates every Monday. Team updates, news, info, pro tips. We might even go into COD or Titanfall in the future. For now, it's Halo.
So everyone knows Onyx. It can be a slow map at times, and other times it can just be really fast paced with just teams spawn killing, just rotating the map and whatnot. But this map can be slow at times, and I feel like a lot of players out there nowadays don't really know how to slow it down or play passive and play in a setup, which is like more Halo 3-esque and Halo 2 and whatnot in the past. Like Halo 4, since it's a fast-paced game with sprint, people don't think it's still a slow game. Like there's times in games you want to slow it down and not play fast and all that. So we're gonna be talking about zones. Zones basically like responsibilities within a setup, like a person's what they're supposed to be watching when they're in a certain point in the setup. So like let's give a basic base setup here. So for setting up on blue base, probably would have like a guy top gold, guy maybe like bottom gold area, one guy anchoring the window on the base, so blue window, and we would have the one guy green watch for zones. So like this green guy, he would be watching green. That would be his main responsibility. He could see gold from across the map, but his main responsibility is green. Did you want to say something, Rachel?
Which is that window. His main responsibility is watching the top green, because the guy in green really can't watch the top green that well, so he won't get naded. Most of the time he'll get naded on green, so he just kind of has to play it really passive and stay back so he won't get naded. And Anchor's job watches top green, bottom mid, top yellow on occasions when yellow zone, you know, he watches top yellow. That's his zone. So,
He can help out green, watch bottom mid, but once again, his main responsibility is goal. That's his main zone. Like, you guys might know about zones if you played sports, you know, played soccer, played football. Like, if you play defense, there's zones. People have responsibilities. Let's see.
For example, like, the guy top gold is watching top gold. He really doesn't have to worry about his back because the guy bottom gold is watching his bottom mid, you know, bottom yellow. He has trust in him, so.
Yes, that's the beautiful thing about setups and zones, folks, is the fact that you can be able to like trust your teammates to watch your back, like knowing that you can watch your area, just do your job, and you know you can trust your teammates to do their job and watch their parts, and you got their back and they got your back. It's just a beautiful thing to happen during in game. It works out really smooth at a lot of the times.
Or even if, say, you don't even have it set up as a team, you know, like, say you go in game with random people you don't even know, you can just coordinate stuff, like, for example, you have two guys pushing gold, you can say, alright, watch my bottom gold, watch my bottom mid, I'll be watching the top, so right there you just coordinate something that fast. When you coordinate something like that, you know, you start building trust and not to worry about your back or whatever, getting assassinated.
So for zones, we're not just here to explain like what they are, but how, like, what we see a lot in game and the difficulties people have. Like, cross mapping is a big thing, and that's why zones are important. So say like I have this gold control, I'm holding down the nerd, I'm watching top goal and playing passive, waiting for them to make a mistake so I can be aggressive and start leaving the setup. The setups guys are only like temporarily. They're not used the whole game to win, because like if you had a setup, like how would you like, you know, get to OS and all that other stuff. But let's leave that on the side for now. Sorry for digressing. But so like say I'm here on gold watching top gold and I hear my teammates call out, like say Chewy is on my team, my teammate Retro, he was on green. Go sprint over to green real quick. For example, if Retro was on the green ramp over there, he was my teammate, and he called out a guy top green, and I started looking over there in green, and I'm tunneling him and like cross mapping too hard. Like someone, like while I'm not watching my zone, someone could just like walk up and just like, assassinate me, and I'll be dead right there just because I was not watching my zone. Like that's my teammate's job to watch green, and he already knows his help comes mostly from window, and I don't really need to be
top blue, my fault.
Yeah, top blue on the window. I don't really need to be helping that much. I can help, but I don't need to be helping like super hard that I'm abandoning and forgetting about my zone and my responsibility. So I feel like a lot of players, just like amateur players coming up there, I know we don't really have a lot of credibility ourselves. We're grinding up there, but we have the knowledge. We'll get our chance. But anyways, it's up to you to listen. But that's what I'd be seeing with a lot of amateur and novice teams out there that haven't made it yet, like us. But that at least those kind of things lead to like setups being broken. Like, so say I was top gold, Chewy come over here and me and my Retro are working together gold. Like say he's bottom gold, watching the bottom of the map. In a setup in Onyx, when you're playing passive, the most important thing besides securing the top like green and gold and having a guy anchor is watching the bottom flanks. Because what a lot of teams do, a lot of people don't like playing passive on Onyx because they're like, oh, when we play passive, all we do is we get flanked and they just push on us. And that's the most important thing, just to watch that flank. And so Retro in his zone, his main responsibility is to be watching bottom of the map. Like watch the bottom gold flank, watch the bottom mid flank, watch the bottom green flank. Because that's what, once they get that guy on our side, causing a distraction and fucking everything up and like conflicting our zones, that's when the other team takes advantage and usually gets our setup broken. So it's very important. Damn, my mind just blanked out.
It's very important to watch these zone drills, scale the run down.
So like, oh, I remember, sorry. So like, say I was watching Top Gold and two of them came up to my zone, two people challenged my zone. Like from here, I would be asking for some help because in the world of numbers, 1 versus 2, I'm at a disadvantage, so I'm gonna be asking. The closest person to help me is Retro Bottom Gold. So if he comes to help me, he's gonna be abandoning his zone. Like he's not gonna be watching bottom mid anymore. So it's up to him.
So,
go ahead.
Alright, so when I abandon my zone, when I'm not watching bottom mid, or bottom yellow, bottom mid, I'm helping out Rolle AU, Abe, top gold, I have to coordinate something with my team. At blue window or at green, I'll just tell them, hey guys, I'm not watching bottom mid anymore, be aware. So green, watch bottom mid for me, or window, watch bottom mid for me for a sec, until I finish up an Abe. Coordinate something like that with your team. That's very useful. Let them know, you know.
So that's like one key thing is awareness. Like zones involve everybody. Like everybody's zones affects everybody else's zone. So like it's all connected like as one. So it involves a lot of just rotation and just coordination and being aware and listening to your teammates, what they're communicating with you, because stuff like that, those are the opportunities the other team tries to use to break our setup and get control of the map. So like for that same example, so if two people pushed me top gold, Chewy came to get my help, me and him are watching top gold, the other players, our other teammates would have to realize the rotation or Chewy's communication. So like top green probably would play passive at this point and watch the bottom of the map, while window still watches his top greens. So like this guy doesn't need to watch top green while we know we're having a 2v2 fight right there on top gold. So just good communication, good rotation, being aware of how your zone is changing because of how people are rotating and needing help in their zone.
I want to get from earlier when he was saying about cross mapping, like the guy top yellow cross mapping. You can cross map, but not for too long. Maybe put 1 or 2 shots. Bang bang. Start watching again. Like real quick for 2 shots. Maybe just one. One shot makes a huge difference. 1 shot, the guy cross. Start watching your zone again.
Some teams.
Second, he could come up. Gotta be really aware.
If you watch our first video, aggro, we can apply it right here to the understanding of zones real quick. Like, just to give you guys one example, to apply both terms to show you that everything we're teaching you guys or showing our knowledge, it just all connects and whatnot. So like, an example, say we're in that setup on blue side, and say 2 of the other team is pushing green. So like, pretend I'm on the other team and Retro's on the team. We're pushing green. And our team, who's set up on blue, like, people on our team are spamming, oh, 2 people pushing green, aggressive. Like, if that gets tunneled on too long, say if I have the top gold zone, and I'm watching I'm trying to help the 2 people on green, like, that has our attention, that has the aggro, and then because that has so much aggro, and I'm not realizing that, like, I'm not watching my zone, and someone can flank me right there. So the other team could be strategically using aggro to distract your zone, to break your zone. So aggro and zones kind of connect, or they do connect. So you have to have a good understanding of both will help you with setups and awareness and all that, and how you can rotate and who you should help and whatnot. But I think that's all. We're gonna leave it at that for now. Just let your imagination run wild with zones. We don't want to give you guys all our secrets out there. Just give you a basic understanding.
And next week we might even talk about awareness. You know, like that's a huge part of Halo and first-person shooter in general. Awareness. We'll talk about that next Sunday. Other stuff, you know, other shenanigans.
Yeah,
you know.
We're gonna be hopefully trying to update, give you guys more videos throughout the week, just daily stuff. And I'm still working on just another update. I'm still working on my Heart in the Pain remix song. You feel me? It's gonna be coming soon. And yeah, just remember to like and subscribe. We're gonna be giving you guys content every day. So it's Rolle AU, aka Roll Gold, aka the Secret Goat, and I got my homie
Retos World.
and